Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Just another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, Pastor Frederick Douglass Haynes. Pastor Haynes, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Rickey Smiley. I love you, bro. Hope you're having a great day already. I know you get us off to a great start every morning because y'all be cracking me up. And I be praying for you too, Ricky. I pray for you. But seriously, man, I hope you have a wonderful day. And listen, we're going to have a great day today because Marvin Sapp reminds us as he speaks to God through song by saying, God, you kept me. Listen, that's how you stayed sane in the midst of the insanity. It's because God kept you. That's how you've kept it together when your world fell apart, because God kept you. That's how you kept going when everything was against you, because God kept you. Listen, this song is a rear view mirror song where you get to look in the rear view mirror of your life and recall and reflect on how God came through for you when you were going through the hell you were going through. It's because God kept you. And that's the word that I want to give to everyone this day. If God has kept you, God will keep you. That's the word right there. God has kept you through all that you've been through. God has kept you sane. God has kept you together. And the same God that did it back then is not a God of unfinished business. If God has kept you, God will keep you. So here's what you do. Keep your head up. Keep moving forward. Keep being positive when life goes negative. Keep on dreaming in the midst of the nightmares that try to hijack your hopes, knowing that God has kept you. And I know what God has done, because I know what God can do, because I've seen what God has done. What has God done? God has kept me. And the same God that has kept me is going to keep me. The same God that has kept you is going to keep on keeping you. So you move through this day with your head held high. Move through this day holding on to hope, because your history lets you know that God has kept you. And since God has kept you, God will keep you. That's history that informs your hope. God has kept me, and God will keep me. Now go ahead and have a great day, knowing that God has kept you, and the same God that has done it will keep on doing it. God bless you. Y'all have a blessed one.
There it is, Pastor Haynes, man, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church. Let's get into this music. Love you, Pastor Haynes.
Yes, sir. Love you, Ricky. Have a great one.
Yes, sir. You too. Let's go.
News headlines,
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hey, it's Rickey Smiley Morning Show, and we got Maria Moore with your front page. Maria, what's going on?
Good morning, Special K. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's what's happening in news. Israel's military resumed its combat operations in Gaza hours after the expiration of a temporary truce with Hamas. Now, according to NBC News, Israel blamed the Hamas for breaking the ceasefire, saying it had fired first toward Israeli territory. In other news, the Dow Jones average rose just more than 500 points yesterday to bring the month of November to an upbeat end. The Dow ended up just over 38,000. Now, this is its biggest number for the year. Investors were apparently celebrating the expectation that the Federal Reserve is done raising interest rates for now. Lastly, 1 in 4 Americans don't feel like adults until their late 20s. Do y'all agree with this? A survey of 2,000 Americans, about 6% don't feel fully grown until their mid-30s.
Yeah, because my mama told me life didn't start until you was 25. Then when I turned 25 and I didn't have nothing, I said, oh, Lord. So then we extended it to 30.
And then you realize you don't really know nothing until you're 50.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, they said that when folks do grow up, they enjoy mundane activities like shopping for groceries, balancing their budget, doing dishes, laundry, and vacuuming. And get this, 74% say cleaning their home is an enjoyable task. I don't know if I'm a part of that 74%.
Me neither, honey.
I am.
Oh, I know you are. You are so domestic, Brad. I love that about you. I think that's awesome. Well, I'm Maria Moore, and that's a quick look at news. Gary has the tea and color of the day. Happy Friday, Gary.
Happy Friday, Maria. All right, y'all, baby. 3 musical icons, honey, are definitely teaming up to resurrect a historical cultural institution in their hometown, Brad. They're saying that Jennifer Hudson, Chance the Rapper, and Quincy Jones, honey, have joined forces to reopen. Brad, are you familiar with the Ramova Theater on the South Side?
The who?
The Ramova.
No, I'm familiar with the Regal. I don't know what the Ramova is.
Yeah, they said the Ramova is a theater on the south side of Chicago, and it shut down about 40 years ago. So, hell, that was before you was born.
Well, that math ain't mathing, but go ahead.
But anyway, they said the star.
Because you're 57.
Okay, tell me, don't get cute, baby.
Don't get cute. Don't try to get cute now.
Okay, yeah.
Don't get
That,
cute.
that math is mathing just fine.
Keep going, Gary.
Now, they said, I believe that the culture divides our communities will always be bridged and uplifted by music and the artist. Quincy Jones told the outlet. Now they're saying with Ramova, they said they see a future where the rich cultural heritage of Chicago shines even brighter alongside the country's most talented artists, which will inspire future generations, honey, to come and bring glory to America's second city. So congratulations to them. You know, we had a theater in Port Arthur. It was called the Hollywood Theater. You know, that would be nice, honey. I don't know.
But that's not America's first or second city, so.
That ain't America's 15th city.
Oh, okay. Okay, y'all get cute there this morning, honey. All right, I'm gonna let y'all.
Nobody care about Port Arthur, but
and nobody care about no damn Duluth or wherever the hell you from, the hood, baby. So, child, please.
Yeah, baby, Decatur.
Well, Decatur, and they sure ain't greater, honey. So,
because you let it.
Nah, so let's be right. Girl, y'all have me say this morning. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite color. My color today, y'all, is Cumbrian. On the high end, you say Cumbrian, and on the low end, you say beautiful green. That's your color for today. Brad, what you got coming up next in the hot spot?
Coming up next in the hot spot, Taylor Swift attends Beyonce's Renaissance spot. I'm going to call y'all back. All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot
and
that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, it is exactly the bottom of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. And Rat-tat-tat, what you got in that hot spot? I know you got something for us.
What up? Good morning, Special K. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Rat-tat-tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Taylor Swift attended the London premiere of Renaissance, a film by Beyonce, yesterday, returning the favor after B made a special appearance at the Los Angeles premiere of Taylor Swift, the Eras Tour, back in October. So Swift arrived in a theme-appropriated silver gown and stopped to take photos with the fans gathered outside. Now, Beyonce's concert doc, which is expected to open between 30 and 40 million this weekend, already held its star-studded U.S. premiere in Los Angeles last Saturday, and Swift Eras Tour and Beyonce Renaissance Tour were the most talked about events of the summer, y'all. And the friendship between the two singers dates way back to 2009 at the VMAs. Swift even called her a guiding light throughout my career in an Instagram post after B attended the Eras Tour movie premiere. So that was pretty awesome. It's cool to see that, you know, those ladies of that caliber can be friends. It can happen.
Dope.
Yeah, that's really, really dope. All right, y'all, moving on. A jury was selected on yesterday, y'all, for Jonathan Major's domestic violence trial in New York. Opening statements are set to begin Monday. The trial is expected to last 2 weeks. And if the Creed 3 actor is found guilty, he could face up to a year in jail.
Brad, I got a question, though.
Okay.
I thought the girl withdrew her. I thought the girl said that he didn't do nothing.
But you know how it go, Kay. Once the state pick it up, it ain't nothing you can do.
So he still got to go to trial even though the girl said he didn't do nothing?
No, they're just asking him to show up. Yeah, you got to still go to trial.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying I thought the girl withdrew her whole thing, said that she was lying.
Kay.
It don't matter.
You know when it's a case and the state pick it up, it's picked up.
And he done been in the pen hell. He know about that. Why you acting crazy?
Nah, but I thought they had dropped the whole thing. Maybe I wasn't paying attention.
You weren't.
Well, you know, she said she had pain, including a fractured finger. She had bruising to her body, a laceration behind her right ear, and a bump on her head. So apparently they picked it up and they still going through with it. The pair allegedly got into an argument over a text message on his phone that read, "Wish I was kissing you right now," and it wasn't from her. So that's how it all started, and we gonna be around here to let you know how it finished. Okay.
Okay.
Moving on, Jennifer Lopez, y'all opened up to Elle in an interview, Elle Magazine, in an interview published yesterday about her decades-long acting career and when she thinks she might call it quits. Now, on what she wishes she knew when she first got started in the business, she said one of those things was to be more particular with my choices, and I didn't have the luxury being Latina. She said I didn't get called in for everything someone who wasn't Latina could get called in for. She said I got called for very specific things. She added that she remembers having to fight for different roles as a Latina, to be the lead in a romantic comedy, not play the maid or a housekeeper. Ooh, that's true. Lopez also spoke about the misperception that women are obsolete in the industry once they're over the age of 30. She said as you get older, you do have more experience, you become a richer human being, and you have more to offer. She said the idea of there's nothing really valuable about watching a woman over 30s is so ridiculous. It's just the opposite of that. It's the opposite of right. It just makes me laugh. She said, she don't know what that age might be. She said it might be 70, it might be 80, it might be 90. She said, I don't know, but I know that there is room for me if I want it, and I want to create it. She said that has always been the mindset that she's had, and never to let anybody put her in a box because of where she was born, where she was from, what age she was, or anything like that. Jennifer Lopez says those boundaries don't exist for me. So good for you, Jennifer Lopez. That's what's up. That's what every actress wants to hear, because the Hollywood world is a cold, dirty industry, and they will try to shut you down after you 30. They don't want to hire you no more, which is crazy because there's actresses and actors of all ages, and there's so many roles in these movies for everybody. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note, but coming up next, we got Rock T's HBCU. No, the time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Now you know.
And if you don't know, now you know.
HBCU, know.
Chickity check, microphone check, chickity check. What up, baby? Rock Teasy up in the building. HBCU no time. It's time to highlight and showcase and put a spotlight on our phenomenal heroes and she-ros that attended or currently attend our historically black colleges and universities. Oh, yes. Let's go and truck it on back down to Tuskegee, Alabama. Tuskegee University, established in 1881, home of the Crimson and Gold Golden Tigers. Oh, we talking about one of y'all's former graduates. Not only did he graduate Tuskegee University, he was born and raised in Tuskegee, Alabama. He received a tennis scholarship to attend Tuskegee University, where he graduated with a Bachelor of Science degree in economics. He's a singer, songwriter, composer, plays several instruments. He's also an actor, co-writer alongside Michael Jackson of the 1985 charity song, We Are the World. Sold over 90 million records worldwide, making him one of the world's best-selling artists of all time. He's a member of Kappa Kappa Psi Band fraternity. He's also a member of Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity. Won 4 Grammy Awards, a Golden Globe Award. I'd be here all day if I named all of his awards and accomplishments. But oh yeah, I gotta tell you this. He and a few of his friends formed the famous group, the Commodores, on campus while at Tuskegee University. Oh yes, y'all know I'm talking about the man himself, Lionel Richie. If you didn't know, now you know. If you want me to highlight your favorite HBCU, hit me up on my social media platforms at Rock T Holla. Let's get it.
HBCU, know.
What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? So check this out, right? A customer has filed a lawsuit against the fast casual chain Chopped, CHOPT, over a salad that she says contained a piece of the manager's finger. Ew.
How the finger end up in the salad?
Oh my God. Allison Cozy claims that she bought a salad at a Chopped location in Mount Kisco, New York, and realized while she was eating that she was chewing on a portion of a human finger that had been mixed into and made a part of the salad.
Was it one of them people that grew 6 fingers and like the extra finger fell off in there?
According to the suit, the manager at the restaurant accidentally severed a piece of her left pointer finger while chopping arugula. Oh my God, the manager went to the hospital, but the contaminated arugula was served to customers, including Cozy. County Health Department records show that Chopped was fined $900. Oh, she would have had to pay more than that. Anyway, the woman said in the lawsuit, yes, she filed a lawsuit, that she suffered injuries including shock, panic attacks, migraine, cognitive impairment, nausea, dizziness, neck and shoulder pain as a result of eating the contaminated salad. She is seeking unspecified monetary damages, and I don't blame her.
Was it the middle finger?
I was going to say that gives a whole new meaning to giving somebody the finger.
No, it's the left pointer finger.
That's why they call it chopped salad.
Oh, my God. No, Rocky.
I'll tell you another reason why it won't work.
We'll talk about that some other time.
No, I want to talk about it now. See,
Fred,
another reason
Fred, I said we'll talk about that some other time.
You don't tell me what I can talk about. You don't tell me what I can talk about in my own house.
Don't you point your finger at my nose, Fred Sanford.
I'll point my finger at your nose, and I'll point my foot somewhere else.
You better come on and let them know that's the one and only Fred Sanford, legendary.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
All right, it's 4 minutes after the top of the hour. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Gary, good morning. What you got in that tea?
Okay, good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Baby T.I., honey, he was angry the other day. And they said he pulled up to a Atlanta club owner who was using him and his wonderful son King on their flyers without permission. Well, they're saying, honey, that T.I. went in there and told him that it wasn't going to be nothing going on at that club. Ain't going to be no collard greens, no peas, no sections, no beer, no drink, no nothing, honey. And I was like, Lord, it made me nervous and scared, honey. But I tell you, honey, he was very upset about it. But I thought, and y'all help me out, I mean, y'all stars, Special K and Brad, when they put your pictures on the flyer, I thought you could do that. I mean, I thought that was a if that picture is just a free picture or whatever.
No, you can't do that. Would you be cool if somebody put a picture of you on their flyer saying, hey, come out Wednesday night, you know? It's going to be live. It's going to be hot. And they got a big picture of you up there, and you don't know nothing about it.
Well, I mean, you know, I guess I thought a picture was a public thing. I thought they could, you know, do what they want to do. But
well, my understanding was that he was booked for the club appearance, but he didn't like that they used footage or photo stills from the altercation, the confrontation that happened. At the
so they were trying to capitalize off the little controversy or whatever.
They were trying to capitalize.
Yeah, I would have an issue with that if I was him. I think he was justified in checking them on that.
Yeah, well, he was upset, honey, so I guess nothing went down, though, but I feel so bad for that poor club owner, honey. He was just trying to promote, you know, that T.I. was going to be there and stuff, and since this situation went down.
It's called false advertising.
Yeah, well, it wasn't false advertising if he was going to be there, but I guess just putting a picture that wasn't, you know, the right picture.
It's kind of shady, though. Maybe not false, but kind of shady.
Yeah, so, well, I wonder if anybody went, though. A lot of people probably went, you know, just to see what went down, though. So, but
all I know is T.I. persuaded him to take it down. Let's just
leave it there. He said he the king of the city.
Hey, so, one thing about Mr. Harris, he is gonna regulate the situation and let you know.
Well, he regulated it.
They
made me nervous to get the story. But anyway, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, baby Miss Scissors is speaking up. She said she was forced, honey, to give her song to Rihanna. Now they're saying Scissors spoke recently about Rihanna letting Rihanna use Consideration, honey, as an opener for her album, I guess, honey, inside, you know. She said she wrote the song for her, you know, because Rihanna invited a whole bunch of writers to Malibu, you know, I guess to get together and do what they do as writers or what have you. And she said it was a song that she had on there that she wanted to keep or whatever. But Miss Rihanna had taken it, and she said she had already did the video or was about to do the video and everything for the song, and she had to give it to Rihanna, honey. I'm like, is this how this stuff happens in the music business? I'm like, if, you know, you people, I guess if you got the bigger name, honey, they just take your song or do whatever they want to do with it or whatever and just give you the crumbs or what have you. It's just a sad situation. Do y'all go through stuff like that, especially K with comedy? I mean, the jokes that you like that people don't like, do they take them or whatever? I mean, how does that work?
I think that works across the board in entertainment, period. Whether it's jokes, whether it's songs, whether it's movie ideas, a TV script. I mean, people just, you know, people steal.
Well, that's not a good look. You can't just take people's. take people's stuff like that, you could sue them here. I mean, you would think you couldn't, but anyway, I guess I know I haven't heard anybody try to steal Funktify, so I guess that's a song that's just gonna stay by itself. I don't know.
They know not to play with Brett.
But anyway, my final story, y'all. Baby, Tina knows, baby. She lashed out recently about Beyonce, and was accused of bleaching her skin to try to look like Kim Kardashian. Well, honey, Miss Nose caught it and spoke out, honey. She showed pictures, honey, of her natural color skin, and she said she ain't bleaching or what have you. So, but she did look a little light, and everybody was saying, "Where's the lighting?" But does lighting make you look brighter or lighter? I mean, I don't know how that worked because she did look a little lighter than she normally is.
I think the blonde hair is just naturally going to make you look lighter.
You
because
think so?
The hair is lighter.
Really? Mm-hmm. So if more black people who wore blonde hair, they'll look lighter, would it brighten them up?
I think you should already be a certain complexion to get away with the light skin. The light hair, because when real dark skinned people wear light hair, it looks a little odd.
Yeah, well, a lot of people say, did Beyonce really expecting to believe that was just really her, and that she's not that looked lighter or was bleaching or what have you, but her mama spoke and said so. So if she wanted to look light and stuff, it's summertime, or it was summertime, in the summertime, women want to look lighter and stuff like that. So, and she wear platinum blonde hair. Or
Gary, the moral of the story is if Beyonce does it, it's fine.
Well, honey, people gonna stop buying her music.
She's just trying to stay with the Renaissance theme. That's all she's doing. It's promo.
Yeah, well,
Beyonce does it, it's right, damn it. I'm with it.
Okay, whatever. All right, the color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is Cumbrian. On the high end, you say Cumbrian, and on the low end, you say beautiful green. Okay. That's your color for that. I guess I'm going to go bleach for fall. I think it's good to bleach in the wintertime. So I guess I'm going to go bleach and see what I turn out to look like.
Moving on.
It's real quiet.
Yeah, moving on. Moving on. Is that it for you, Gary?
Yeah, that's it. If you would listen
to it, you would have
known I done gave the color.
Oh, you already gave the color?
I know I'm about to give it again.
Okay.
Move on, boy.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Wake up. Hey. Get it together. Oh. Hey. Be. Shimon. Wake it up.
This is Dr. Early. Want to wish everybody at Combat Camera at Charleston Air Force Base good morning. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Wake up, wake up. Good morning. Calling from Cocoa Beach, Florida. Wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. This is Sabrina from Tampa. I want to say wake up to my daughter, Kaylin, my grandson, Demaria, and my friend. I'm on my way, Kanithia. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
This is Super Dave from Birmingham. I want to wake up all them sorry flag football teams. Wake up, wake up, wake up, and get a win.
Let them know this. City, wake up, wake up. Columbus, wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. West Palm Beach, wake up. Wake up. Greenville, wake up. Come on, Jacksonville, wake up. Come on. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Mind, Body, Business with Maria Moore on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, we are right at the bottom of the hour, and it is time for Mind, Body, and Business with the fantastically talented Miss Maria Moore. Maria, what you got for us this morning?
Good morning, Special K. Good morning, Gary. Good morning, Brad. Happy Friday to y'all.
Happy Friday.
Yes, you know, 2024 right around the corner, and I know, doesn't it seem like this year went by really fast?
Yeah, like that.
Like, oh my gosh, like you blink and we already counting down to the
31
new year.
days till New Year.
Man, they say as you get older, the time flies by fast.
Oh, see, I'm
really,
getting older.
Gary?
That's okay. I'm embracing the aging process.
Thank you, Maria.
I want to ask y'all, I think one of the things, growing up black, and this may be in other cultures too, but did your mama always tell you to clean your plate? Like when she cooked dinner for you, you had to eat everything on the plate.
Yeah, that's right. It was a thing.
Yeah, because I don't know about y'all, but we grew up poor, so we had to eat every morsel on the plate. Is it morsel?
Every morsel, yeah.
Morsel, yeah.
Nice it's starving kids in Africa that would love to have that food.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's a thing, and we carry that with us as adults, and then as we become parents, it's like you're going to eat all that food on the plate, even if your stomach is busting, right? Even if you are really full. And one of the things that I know a lot of people's wearing leggings on Thanksgiving, make some room for that food. But I want to talk about ways to avoid overeating and to really listen to your body and stop when there's too much food up in there. Because, before you start on your fitness goals, it's really important to address anything that may be getting in the way. And for many people, that's overeating. So one thing you can do is cook at home. And I know that's something you explored recently, right, Gary?
Yeah, honey, I made me some what is that hamburger helper thing, the beef stroganoff, and I put cheese and sour cream in it. So honey, I love eating that at home. So it was just something simple.
Okay. Do you like salads? You can make those at home too.
Well, I like tossed salads, but yeah, I like.
Okay. All right. What about you, Special K?
Yeah, I found. Yeah, we ain't gonna go there. Yeah, I found that I eat a lot less over the last several years. I found out that most portions that you get, even when you're eating out, is too much. So as soon as I feel full, I just stop.
Yeah.
Even if half of the food is still on the plate, I just stop and either I take it home or I just toss it. But I don't make sure I don't overeat anymore.
Yeah, what about you, Brad? I know we were talking earlier about how you like doing things around the house. Is cooking one of the things? Because I know your wife throws down in the kitchen.
Man, I like to cook sometimes, but I kind of just like to order from Uber Eats so it already come ready.
Yeah.
But I try not to eat it all, but sometimes it just be good, Maria.
I know, it'd be
and
good.
You just want to finish it or you keep going, even though you be full. I know it's bad, but it's just a bad habit.
Like when you go to restaurants, I find myself ordering the smaller portions. Like I went to Olive Garden the other day, I ordered the lunch portion, and that's usually just the right amount.
Yeah, and I want to get into that because, if you're cooking at home and it's tasting good and, you want to order out, like Brett said, I like to eat out too. And one of the things that I like to do is I get my favorite meal and I'll either split it or, like Kay said, I'll get a smaller portion. So it's not like you're depriving yourself of something that you really like. You're just eating a smaller portion.
Yeah, but the smaller portion, unless you're eating lunch, because if you get a smaller portion as compared to a larger portion, I mean, you're still paying the same amount of money. I look at how much you're paying for it.
No, not
smaller
always.
portion is usually a couple of dollars less.
Yeah.
And then if you get a big entree and you split it, or you split it as soon as you get it and you take the rest home with you, you have two meals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then that goes back to the whole idea of cleaning your plate, because you can have a smaller meal and clean your plate and still feel like, okay, everything on the plate is gone. A lot of it is a psychology. So it doesn't have to be stressful to, eat less so that you can start losing weight if that's your goal. Cooking at home, splitting your meals when you're eating out. Also, stop spacing your meals too far apart.
Yeah.
Have you ever woke up in the morning and waited till about 3 o'clock to eat, and you feel like you can eat everything, and you usually end up overeating? So that's another thing.
Yesterday. Yeah,
did it?
That was waited too late to eat and wanted everything when I got in that restaurant.
Yeah, you gave yourself that shout out, and now you're talking about how you overate. But yeah, that's
I didn't do it, but I wanted to. I wanted to eat everything, but I didn't.
So it's really important to listen to your body. Also, another big one is if you're grocery shopping, make sure you don't do it on an empty stomach, because you're going to put everything in the basket.
Ooh,
y'all know how to grocery
true.
shop?
So true.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how to grocery shop.
What you mean you don't know how to grocery shop?
I don't know what to buy. I mean, I wound up buying lunch meat and stuff like that, and I eat out of it twice maybe, and it just gets spoiled in the refrigerator. I'll buy milk. I'll drink out of milk one time, and then it's spoiled. I mean, I just don't know how to grocery shop.
But you live by yourself, so you don't have to do a whole lot of heavy shopping. You just buy the things you need for maybe that next few days or whatever.
Because it's in my mind that I have to, my meat freezer burns all the time. So I don't know.
Do you cook it, Gary?
That's the thing, Brad. No, hell, you get tired.
Why you buy it?
Because it's just like, 'cause that's the way we was raised. You brought up, you got to buy grocery. So I just feel like I got to buy grocery and let the stuff damn it just spoil.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah, I know that. I need to stop that, honey. Because, people come to your house, you ain't got nothing in the damn freezer or the refrigerator.
And if it's frozen, they ain't coming to your house to cook it for you.
Sure not. Hell.
Don't nobody want no meat with freezer burn on it.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to take you grocery shopping.
Please.
But, of course, y'all can, I'm not going to pay for it. I'm going to show you what it is.
Okay. Make that clear.
Yeah, make that clear.
I thought you was Brad. Damn.
Definitely not that. But, hey, y'all can follow me on social media at Maria Moore, MariaMore, and listen to the Mind, Body, and Business podcast for more tips on living healthy.
All right. Thank you so much, Maria Moore. We got that. Yeah, thank you so much, Maria Moore. We got that chicken and waffle mix coming up right now. Coming up next, Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Yes, sir. Black Thunder, where you at, man? Why you not here?
I'm not there because I'm on strike.
You on strike?
I'm on strike.
You on strike from where?
9 days a week, shot. I ain't gonna be there 9 days a week, shot. I'm just let you know that right now.
Wait a minute, you on strike from what, Black Tony?
Cause if I'm coming to work, cause these folks harassing me, shot. The boss folks at the radio, they harassing me, shot. They calling me all weekend. You fussing about this and that, shot. Talking about you been working 4 years, you keep coming up with an excuse. We getting tired of your stuff, tired of your foolishness, all that kind of stuff. So just harassing me. I'm just out here, the black man, just trying to do good in my job.
No, don't bring race into this, cause this is black owned and black operated company, man. They gave you a job, bro. You ain't been to work. You call in sick for 3 years every day.
But I'm blacker than everybody else. That's what they doing. And then they gonna fuss at me. Guess what they gonna fuss at me about, Rick?
Yeah.
Talking about, I told them folks I don't be getting all the mess what they be trying to send me about what they want me to do the next day. I told them I don't get all the mess. And then they talking about, cause your email too complicated. Talking about my email address too complicated. What I had gave y'all a couple weeks ago. So I changed it, shouted. And now they talking about it.
So what's your new email?
I made it real shout.
Okay.
Just hit me up, shout. Y'all want me to do some work, just hit me up at gmail.com.
At where?
gmail.com.
What about the first part? Yeah.
That's the whole thing, shout. Gmail.com. Y'all want to shout? Shout. At gmail.com.
That's going straight to Google, Tony.
At gmail.com. Just hit me up. You want to send me a note? You want me to do something tomorrow? Just hit me on my email at gmail.com.
Wow.
I'm playing with me, son. Folks always got something to complain about, so just hit me on my email.
And what is it again?
You write it down, son.
Yeah, hold on, I'm giving a pen. Go ahead.
At gmail.com.
At gmail.com or just gmail.com?
No, you got to put it at in front of it, at gmail.com.
Is the AT or the little funny thing with the little circle around it, or A and a T?
The thing with the circle around it, we'll go around it like a cinnamon roll at gmail.com.
When women talk about marriage, it's a happy occasion. I'm getting married, I got my ring, I got my colors picked out, I got 4 of my fat friends to stand next to me. It's gonna be a beautiful day. No, their dress is ugly, mine is pretty. But it's not the same for the men. When men talk about marriage with our friends, it sounds like something you get diagnosed with. Did you hear what happened to Charles? No, what? He's getting married. No! I just seen him last week. When did he find out? She told him yesterday at dinner. Is there anything that we could do for him? No, the invitations already went out. There's nothing we can do.
All right, man, that's comedian Drew Thomas, man. That's some funny stuff right there.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's 6 minutes after the top of the hour, and Gary has the tea. Gary, what you got?
Good morning, Special K. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Y'all remember last month, baby, Miss Singer-Songwriter, Miss Carrie Hilson, honey, she referred to a certain R&B singer, honey, as insignificant, honey, for being rude, baby, at her concert. Well, if you recall, they said Carrie said that the singer, baby, sat her ass right on the front row of her concert, and her body language suggested, honey, that she did not want to be there. Well, they're saying, honey, you know how important it is, to give love to other performers, especially, when you happen, be sitting on the front row at their show, honey. Right. And they said Carrie said this during an appearance on a podcast. Well, they said Carrie also added that she was, honey, with a gentleman, honey. She and Carrie said, honey, she was with this guy, and she said she knew the guy very well. She said that she was with him, so, honey, she was his, and she didn't even want to be there. So she said it was very obvious, honey, and she said she felt very disrespected. So they continued. They said, so when they came to Carrie's dressing room backstage, she said, I said something, and we almost, baby, got, honey, to scrapping. She said, baby, my Decatur, honey, came out of her, baby, and was about to get real ugly. But nevertheless, Carrie Hilson was saying, y'all, that it was Miss Tierra Mowry. Baby said, this girl honey just sat there. I mean, could you imagine somebody going to your concert, you're performing, and somebody going to your concert and just sitting there looking at you like, are you through?
I wonder what the deal was. Why would Tia Mowry be like that with Carrie Hilson?
I don't know. And I mean,
the guy she was with, maybe it was, I don't know.
Was she trying to allude to the guy being somebody else's guy that she was hanging out with? Was that what she was trying to kind of say on the
No, but Carrie just said she just knew the guy and stuff. But baby, Miss Tierra, baby, just sat there and like, honey, giving those body language, like, honey, I don't even like what you're singing. But, honey, nevertheless, now she's allegedly threatening Carrie, baby. They say she might beat this girl down, honey, for even putting it out there like that. So it's a sad situation.
I don't think Tia Mowry is going to fight anybody.
Yeah, so is she not a fighter?
What is she known for?
Tia Mowry, not Tia. It's
Tia,
Tia, right?
I'm confused. Is it Tia or Tia?
Yeah, Tierra. So I said Tierra. So it's Tia.
Yeah, it looks like Tierra Marie. What is she
That's
known
Tia.
for?
That's not Tia Mowry, Gary. Tia Mowry is one of the twins from Sister.
Oh, so which one is this?
So she gonna fight him too?
Tierra Marie was on Love and Hip Hop. It's Ray J's ex-girlfriend, and that's the one 50 Cent is suing and wanting his money, and she was on Rockefeller. Yeah, okay.
But they both cute girls.
They are cute girls, but I could see Tierra Marie having more of an attitude than a Tia Mowry. I'm like, Tia Mowry?
So wait a minute, Brett. So all three of them gonna fight. So Tia Mowry gonna fight Carrie Hilson, and she gonna fight Tia Marie.
No, Tia Mowry ain't in it. Now, I can see Tierra Marie having an attitude for whatever reason, doing something stank like that. Because we see her on TV and we know we've seen her act stank like that. So I can understand why Carrie was like, dang, why you even come to my show if you're going to sit in the front and give me all this attitude? But I don't know if I would have said anything if I was Carrie. I feel like never let them see you sweat. It's okay. You sit there while everybody else stand up and sing all my songs. You sit there and look bothered and be unhappy while we enjoy life.
And I'm getting my check, baby, at the end of the day.
And I'm getting my check at the end of the day.
And this girl's still scraping. But anyway, honey, we're going to follow that story, honey. It's very interesting, honey.
I was wondering who they was talking about, Gary. Thanks.
Yes. Moving on, honey, in other celebrity news, oh my God, this is so wonderful, y'all. And y'all need, women, y'all need to hear this. It's being reported, and they're saying celebrity women are doing it as well. They're saying women, baby, are skipping their meals, honey, and wearing their real hair to save money for their men's Christmas gift. Now, they're saying that women are skipping meals and canceling their hair weave appointments, baby, to save money for their man's Christmas gift. They say with Christmas right around the corner, most women are willing to sacrifice their own needs to make their men happy. Now, a DJ posted, y'all, he got a video with a woman eating ramen noodles with Tabasco sauce, and the caption reads, saving to buy Bay Amiri jeans, honey. So noodles and hair are really it, honey. Oh my God, honey. Wow. Isn't that nice? But I mean, Christmas is around the corner. I think people should make sacrifices for the ones they love, honey.
If you got to do all that to buy a Christmas gift, you ain't got to. You don't need to be buying Christmas.
How
gifts.
you know he don't like ramen noodles?
Yeah, well, no, they're saying, well, he might like, but the women are eating the ramen noodles, Brad, because they got to save their money. They're not going out eating steak dinners or anything anymore, because they got to save their money to buy their men Christmas gifts. So, yeah, but that's cute, honey. I mean, because you got to do what you got to do, honey. So let these women go ahead on, honey.
I don't think it's some women. I think that might be just that one woman.
Yeah. I don't think it's a whole group of women out there doing that.
I don't either.
Well, I believe it because, honey, it's Christmas time. You got to get that man a gift, honey. So do what you gotta do, baby. Don't get your hair did, honey, and don't get your nails done, honey. Save and eat them noodles, honey, and get that man a gift.
You gotta look rough and tacky because you buying a Christmas gift. That's horrible, Gary. That's absolutely not true. That's some news you can't use.
For sure.
In my final story, y'all, they say Deion Sanders, y'all, was named Sports Person of the Year by Sports Illustrated. Yeah, they said the 56-year-old NFL legend transformed the Colorado Buffaloes, honey, from a struggling 1-11 season to a team, y'all. They sold out every home game back in 2023. Now they're saying the Buffaloes jumped out, to a surprising 3-0 start, honey, before losing to Oregon on September 23rd. So, Special K, I'm not a big sports person, and I know you're not neither, but I know you know a little bit
yes,
more than
I
me.
am. Thank you very much.
So, but I thought people was getting upset with Deion. I thought they were starting to lose.
Well, they lost more games than they won, but they're recognizing the fact that he literally changed the entire culture of that city. Boulder, Colorado. He brought in millions tens of millions of added revenue, sold out every game. The TV viewership was through the roof. He had 5 of the top viewed games this season. So, he made a tremendous impact beyond what happened on the field. They didn't expect him to win a whole lot on the field, coming in. But he did some fantastic things for the Colorado University and for the city. So, he should be recognized for that.
Well, good for him then. Good for Dion. We love Dion, honey. So
yes, we do.
Yep, it's a good thing. So that's a great thing, honey. Because like I said, I thought they were losing and stuff, and I thought they were saying that some of the people not join the Colorado Buffaloes because they started losing. So it's a sad
No,
thing.
they ain't how that work. No,
they
they knew that they were rebuilding the program, so that was kind of expected that was going to be going on. So it's all good.
Oh, good. And
Dion
quickly,
good.
y'all, they're saying Jeezy, y'all, he's accusing Jenny Maya, y'all, keeping him from seeing their daughter, y'all. They say he accuses the strange white Jenny Maya of acting as a gatekeeper. What's a gatekeeper, Maria? That when it comes to him exercising custody time with their daughter, and he's asking y'all judge to step in to prevent her detention.
Gatekeeper, like the person calling the shots.
Controlling the gate, letting you in and out the gate.
Well, she the mama.
Well, she the gatekeeper, I guess.
And he the daddy.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But she got the baby,
He made an
so
equal
she the gatekeeper.
contribution. Yeah.
Well, that's what happened, honey. I'm so glad. Well, anyway. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite color. My color today is Cumbrian. On the high end, you say Cumbrian, and on the low end, you say beautiful green. That's your color for today, y'all.
All right, Gary, with the T. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome the 46th President of the United States of America, Joe Biden, and happy belated birthday, Mr. President.
It's hell turning 40, I tell you. Tough. It's tough.
What, did you say 40?
40, yeah. That's a tough year to get by, man. It's hard.
Mr. President, I'm doing good, Mr. President. And thank you, President Biden, for the letter that you wrote when my son passed away and the things that you wrote about your own son. I really appreciate that. And from me and my family, we absolutely love you and appreciate that.
Well, Ricky, it's as you know, there's nothing like losing a part of your soul.
And we appreciate everything that you're doing. And one of the things I wanted to talk about, Mr. President, some of the things that you're doing to lower the cost for families ahead of the holidays. And are we going into a recession or not?
Well, Ricky, the economists have been saying since they got elected, next month, a recession. There's going to be no soft landing. Looks like we may be having a soft landing. We're in a situation where we're better off than any other major country in the world, our economy. One of the things that used to drive my dad crazy, we weren't poor, but we were, lived in a split-level, 3-bedroom home with 4 kids and a grandpa. And one of the things that was driving him crazy, though, were these costs that were just sort of made-up costs, these junk fee costs you don't get any notice about. And so what I've started to do, and I know people who make a lot of money, it doesn't matter a whole hell of a lot to them, but it matters a lot to where I come from. For example, the exorbitant cost of if you overdraft your credit card. If you're in a situation where you write a check that bounces, the exorbitant price you pay. If you're getting on a flight and you find out you wanted your kid to sit next to you, find out it's going to cost you another 60, 70, 80 bucks. All those junk fees. And now the corporations are coming back suing me to try to stop me. But I'm going to continue to work to eliminate these fees because it has real impact on average families, and particularly Black, Hispanic, and poor white families. And,
yes, sir. Yes, sir. And speaking of which, a lot of criticism in the Black community that your, administration might not be doing enough to improve their day-to-day life. What is your answer to that, Mr.
Well, my
President?
answer to that is I understand the frustration because so much is going on in their lives. But look, our policies have brought down Black unemployment to one of its lowest rates in a long, long, long time. We're in a situation where we also find ourselves with, it was 9.2% when I took office. Now it's down to 5.9%. There's the lowest, the difference between average white employment and Black employment is that unemployment fell to a record low. We're in a situation where we're providing for significant help in terms of the Black net worth of the family has gone up 60% since the pandemic under me. We've kept an awful lot of people, as you recall, Ricky, in their homes and rent. We took care of child care and generations. We reduced child poverty significantly. And who are the people that need this? These working folks who are busting their rear end just to get by, Black, Hispanic, and poor white communities. That's what I focused on.
No, that's a good question. Now, one of the things with all of the stuff that's going on, as dysfunctional as things are in Congress right now, are you concerned that you're not going to be able to deliver on a lot of key issues like gun violence prevention and voting rights expansion, seeing what we see with the United States Congress?
Well, I am concerned, but remember when I got elected, they said I couldn't get anything done. And I got more done in my first 3 years of major consequence than anybody since Franklin Roosevelt.
Absolutely.
No, I mean, for real. That sounds like I'm bragging, but the fact of the matter is, for example, these MAGA Republicans, these right-wing Republicans, for example, we were able to double Pell Grants for people going on to school, and which is a lifesaver for so many families. Guess what? They want to get rid of the Pell Grant program. They want to cut it back. I got almost $6 billion to HBCUs. They want to cut that back. My God, it's a natural asset. The only drawback is the mayor's with me here. He's a Kappa, so I don't know.
I'm an Omega.
I get it. You're talking to the first president who brought the Divine Nine inside the White House, man.
Yes, sir.
By the way, I have an ongoing fight or argument with the vice president. She thinks that the best HBCU in America is here in Washington, and I think it's in Delaware State. So I just want you guys to know that, but that's a different issue.
Yes, sir. Yeah, a lot of people forgot about Delaware State University. Is an HBCU in your home state, Mr. President?
Let me tell you, forget about it. That's right. That's where I got raised, man, politically. You think I'm kidding? No, I'm not. Anyway, look, Ricky, I just think that there's a lot going on, and these right-wing guys and the stuff that Trump is talking about is just off the wall. I mean, it's almost, I don't know, it's almost punitive what they're doing.
And just with the whole authoritarian tone, which is really scary, Mr. President, that's why we have to get out and vote.
Well, I tell you what, I know everybody's frustrated, even though, like I said, we've made great progress compared to where we were and where other nations are. But there's still a lot that's not being taken care of. I mean, you talk about what happened with police brutality. And, we tried to get the law passed that was going to make a big difference after that chokehold killed a man who should still be alive. Well, I took executive action to make sure that there's no chokeholds, that police misconduct be reported to one central place, a whole range of things I can do by executive order, but it doesn't give me the same authority I have in order the legislation I want to see passed. So I think we can make more progress on health care. We're in a situation where we've capped the cost of insulin at $35 a month down from $400 a month. We've lowered the price of hearing aids. We've increased black enrollment in health care plans by almost 50%. I've been fighting Big Pharma for 30 years. But guess what? In 2025, it's already passed into law that no senior ever have to pay more than $2,000 a year for prescription drugs, even if they have cost of for $14,000, $15,000 for cancer treatments. Medicaid, for postpartum coverage, a whole range of things that are basic things that everyone should be entitled to.
Absolutely. Mr. President, on a personal note, I have to ask you, do you still have your Corvette at your house?
I do have my 67 Corvette. And I think I told you, Ricky, how I got that.
Right.
I was getting married 180 years ago, my deceased wife. And my dad didn't have any money, but he ran an automobile. He was the manager. And so he asked my wife to bring her car in and me to bring my car in. And I had a 61 Chevy. She had a Pontiac Tempest. And he's going to fix it all up when we go down a week before the wedding, before we go back up to her hometown when we got married. The whole staff was out around in a big circle. And we got there, it opened up, and there was a 1967 Goodwood Green 327 350 Corvette there.
Nice.
And it cost $50. He could pay he could afford the car payments. He couldn't afford to buy it outright. And so I still have it. And the only time I get to drive it is when I go out to the Secret Service test track. And I get to drive it. It cost $750, and I could get a lot more than that. But my son Bo come down from heaven if I ever sold it.
Right. That's awesome, man. It is such a pleasure having you, Mr. President.
And by the way, you guys got to come. Last year, you weren't able to come to the State of the Union. I'd like to invite you this time, pal.
Yes, sir. We will be there.
All right, man. Well,
all right, President Biden, we love you and thank you for everything. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all give it up right now for the 46th President of the United States of America, President Joe Biden.
God love you, man. Thanks a million.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is about that time to play Battle of the Sexes. We got the one and only Nicole from Columbus, Ohio. Listen to us on Magic 95.5. Everybody in Middle Ohio, Columbus, Ohio State, you know what it is. What up, Nicole?
What up? I'm ready. Let's go.
All right, and then we got Ed from Indianapolis, Snaptown building.
Hey, give me some of them long donuts, Ed. Give me some of them long donuts.
Hey, Ed, can you go by Longs and get us some donuts, like, for real?
Man, it's the other side of town, but I can make it happen.
Yes, bruh, and then stop by Country Kitchen, too. Did they ever open it back up, Ed?
They ain't never open on time, man.
Oh, damn. Shout out to everybody listening to us on WTLC 106.7, Naptown 317, baby. All right, y'all, Battle of the Sexes. Listen, if y'all don't know the answer, just say pass. You'll save yourself some time so we can get some more questions in. All right, are you ready?
For sure.
Ready.
All right, Nicole, it's me and you. Start the clock. All right, Phillip head and flathead describe different types of wet hand tool.
Screwdriver.
Yes. What jersey number did retired NFL quarterback Tom Brady wear?
7.
Huh?
Nope.
7.
Nope. Number 12. All right. Rayovac and Everready are what types of what product?
Battery.
Yep. Had to get one for Gary. All right. What was the United States president that preceded Ronald Reagan?
Carter? No.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Bush. No, it was Bush.
Preceded.
It was before. Oh,
yeah.
That's
right, Jimmy Carter.
Oh, damn, you're absolutely wrong. I'm so sorry. Let's put 5 more seconds on the clock. All right. Pilot, Odyssey, and CRV are different models from what car company?
Honda.
Yes.
Go ahead, girl. Come on, ladies.
All right, what is the length of a yardstick in inches?
Yardstick in inches. 12?
36. All right, what boxer retired with a 50-0 record and is known by his nickname and known for misspelling GOAT, G-O-A-T?
Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus, you just said this not too long ago.
He couldn't spell GOAT. He spelled it G-A-O-T.
Yeah.
Period.
The greatest all of time.
Period.
That's Floyd Mayweather, but you did good. You did good. All right, Brett, you ready?
You ready, Ed?
Yes, let's do it.
All right, let's go. What movie just broke box office records about a popular doll?
Barbie.
That's right. What astrology sign matches a bull?
Taurus.
That's right.
Oh!
Frida makes popular items for who?
Cash.
That would be babies. What is a baked Alaska?
A baked Alaska, a pie.
Yep, dessert. That's right. What popular women's brand uses the slogan, Love Pink?
Pass.
Victoria's Secret. What artist named her album Pink Friday?
Nicki Minaj.
That's right. What singer's real name is Gabriella Wilson?
Pass.
That's hard. Her, the singer Her. What type of flour do you use to thicken sauces?
Pass.
That would be corn flour. And one more. What luxury brand is known for its bumblebee symbol?
Dodge. Plymouth.
Dodge?
We got a tie. All right, love, you got a chance to break the tie for the win.
That'd be Gucci, by the way.
All right, on the HBO. All right, here you go, love. On the HBO show Hard Knocks, which pro sport training camp is featured?
I don't know, pass.
Go, Brett.
Hemp, A2, and soy are types of what, Ed?
Cannabis.
All right, we got a tie. We just going to give it to both of y'all. Special K, we got a tie. We cannot break the tie. Special K, what did they win?
All right, a fantastic contest today. Congratulations.
They got four piece.
You're both the winners today of the fantastic, amazingly exclusive, coveted prize pack from America's store, the Dollar Tree. All right, so you got free gels, cherry-flavored menthol cough drops, relieves coughs, and soothes sore throats. From Power Stick, soft, floral vegan body spray for her. It's dye-free, sulfate-free, freshness all day. And Sunny D. That's right, Sunny D Tangy Original Orange Drink. It's not orange juice, it's Sunny D. From Suavitel, complete lavender scented 18-count fabric sheets. From Color Vibe Nail Polish, gel-like shine, and that color is salmon pink. You got Hostess Ding Dongs. This is a brand new product from Hostess. Ding Dongs flavored popcorn. Oh, yeah, that's delicious.
Ding dong!
You've got Circuit Brand. Super heavy duty D batteries. You got a 3-pack of Pop Rocks popping candy. Put some excitement in your mouth. All right. And finally, a family-sized can of Manwich Original Sloppy Joe sauce. Because remember, a sandwich is just a sandwich, but a Manwich is a meal. All yours for winning Battle of the Sexes. Congratulations.
Yes. Hey, we appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for playing. Shout out to everybody that's in Columbus, Ohio, and Indy. Thank you, Nicole and Ed. God bless y'all. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Long time, baby. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show is 9 minutes after the hour. All right, y'all. Now, today, if y'all didn't know this, today is World AIDS Day. And, the first World AIDS Day took place back in 1988, providing a platform to raise awareness about HIV and AIDS and honor the lives affected by the epidemic. Now, this year marks the 35th commemoration of this important day. So, over the past 35 years, there has been significant progress, y'all, in addressing HIV and AIDS, thanks to advancements in medical research, increased access to treatment and prevention, and a broader understanding of the virus. So, joining us this morning, y'all, is the Executive Director of AIDS Atlanta, y'all, Nicole Roebuck. Good morning, Ms. Roebuck.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing fine. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. All right, so Ms. Roebuck, so tell me now, so what does World AIDS Day mean to you, and why is it essential for people to be aware of it?
So this year's theme, as you know, is World AIDS Day 35, Remember and Commit. World AIDS Day is a day to bring continued awareness to the issue of HIV and AIDS in our community, and to remember the 40 million people across the globe that have lost their lives to this disease over the past 41 years. It's a day to remind us all that HIV/AIDS is still a crisis in our nation and our world, and we have to continue to take steps towards the eradication of HIV and its devastating impact on so many lives. We must remember, and we most of all, we must commit to eliminating HIV, eliminate stigma, shame, inequities, ignorance, all of those things in order for us to really get rid of this HIV disease in our lifetime.
That's wonderful. Good morning, Ms. Roebuck. I just want to say we appreciate all of the work that you do, and the advancements have been so critical. We think about, in the 80s and looking at the AIDS epidemic and how many people were losing their lives because the treatment and the resources weren't available. So can you talk about advancements that have been made in HIV/AIDS prevention and treatment, and how accessible are these resources, not just here in the U.S., but globally?
Absolutely. Thank you for that. The advancement of medications and medical technology to treat and prevent HIV, they're phenomenal. We've come a long way. We've come from 20 pills a day to people can take 1 pill a day. We even have injectables where people can take their medications basically through an injection and less often. There are also advancements in terms of preventing HIV, such as PrEP, pre-exposure prophylaxis medications that people can take to prevent getting HIV. The question about accessibility, though, is a good one. Though we have these great advancements, Not everybody has equal access to them. So we have to make the healthcare landscape equitable and accessible to all in order for us to eradicate HIV and other diseases.
And you know what, Ms. Roebuck, I remember when I used to work on the AIDS team with visiting nurses when I was in school to be a nurse. And then like you said about the pills, I mean, some of the patients used to take 20 and 30 pills a day. Yes. And it's amazing how it's gotten down to one, basically, and, you know, and with the injections and all that, like you were saying. So it's great that things are changing, but it's still almost, you know, the same.
Almost in some respects, and unfortunately in certain communities, particularly those of color.
Exactly. So, Ms. Roebuck, so you think it's still important? Why is it at least still important for people to get tested and know their status?
So even though we have these great medications and medical treatment advances, you know, we have to remember that there's currently no cure for HIV at this time. So once someone contracts HIV, they have it forever. Of course, can they live a long life? Absolutely. By getting access to medication and medical treatment, staying in care is absolutely key. So getting tested for HIV, knowing your status is absolutely necessary. So when you go for your next annual checkup, make sure you get your HIV and STD test done, as well as your A1C and your blood pressure. Taking care of your health, including your sexual health, is a form of self-empowerment and self-care. You know, it starts with us.
That's right, Ms. Roebuck. And in your opinion, what are the most significant challenges in addressing HIV/AIDS on a global level?
In my opinion, I am very concerned about the disproportionate impact that HIV has on Black and brown people. Unfortunately, African Americans and people of color, we continue to bear the heaviest burden of HIV compared to other races and ethnicities. Systemic and structural racism, a lack of affordable health care, poverty, homophobia, stigma, and continued disparities in communities of color when it comes to accessing health care. All of these things perpetuate this alarming statistic and continued reality. As a people, we need to take this issue seriously and take action. We cannot afford to stay silent on this issue. Complacency and lack of education can kill.
Exactly. So, Ms. Roebuck, thank you so much for all of this great information. And how can, you know, people follow you?
Thank you so much. You can follow Aid Atlanta at www.aidatlanta.org. I also wanted to share some resources. If you're looking for information about getting tested for HIV or other resources, you can contact our hotline, 800-551-2728. You can also go to AHS website for free test, www.freehivtest.org. That's www.freehivtest.org. And then you can also go to the CDC's website, www.gettested.cdc.gov. Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome, honey. From Aid Atlanta, y'all give it up for Ms. Nicole Roebuck. Yeah. All right, front page up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
News headlines,
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
28 minutes after the top of the hour, it's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Good morning, RSMS family. I'm Maria Moore, and here's what's happening in news. Israel's military resumed its combat operations in Gaza hours after the expiration of a temporary truce with Hamas. According to NBC News, Israel blamed the Hamas for breaking the ceasefire, saying it had fired first toward Israeli territory. Meanwhile, no aid trucks crossed into Gaza after the truce ended. In other news, a new study from the University of Glasgow found that social media use was linked to risky behaviors in children and teens. Kids who consume more social media were more prone to underage drinking, drug use, smoking, and even sexual activity and gambling. Now, this could be to several factors like peer pressure, a lack of real-life interactions, and the influence of online content. The study analyzed 1.4 million children and young adults between the ages of 10 and 19 between 1997 and 2022. Taking a quick look at sports, USC's Bronny James, son of LeBron James, was cleared by doctors for return to basketball 4 months after cardiac arrest. While James will be a welcome addition to USC's rotation, he'll need time to acclimate to game action. He has been on the court for pregame warm-ups twice in recent weeks, doing some rebounding and taking shots, but also watching his teammates. I'm Maria Moore, and that's what's happening in news. For more on these stories and other headlines, visit RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Right now, Brat has a hot spot.
The hot spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. So hot and
that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat. Thank you, Maria. And this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, Young Thug's gang and racketeering trial is underway. And his attorney offered a very unique explanation of the rapper's name as he begins to lay out his defense. So on day 2 of the trial, Young Thug's attorney, Brian Steele, delved into the life story of Young Thug and claimed that the rapper's stage name stands for the acronym, wait for it, Truly Humble Under God.
No, he did it. Oh, my gosh.
Thug means truly humble under God. Steele said the moniker is a reference from the Tupac song PYT, Player Young Thugs, and that the rapper's Young Stone Life record label was a riff on the fashion line Yves Saint Laurent. Yves Saint Laurent, did I say it right, Gary? YSL? Yeah, it's a play on that. It has nothing to do with anything, gangsterish at all. Steele later responded to the prosecution's repeated references to Young Thug songs, highlighting the lyrics that were eerily similar to actual crimes. He said many of the lyrics cited in the indictment have been taken out of context and misrepresented to seem sinister when they are not. All right.
I guess we all thugs in, Brad.
Come
on, that's what
now.
it means. I'm a thug.
I'm truly, baby, because I'm a thug all day, every day. Baby, because I'm a thug.
Yes.
Truly humble under God. I love that.
Yes,
let me create
me
some
too.
synonymish for Brat, honey, because that was cute.
Beautiful, radiant,
and talented.
Yes!
I
love it. Woo! Yes, I love it. Beautiful, radiant, and talented.
Yes, Jesus.
Yes. Oh, my goodness. Okay, y'all, last but not least, let's get into this story. Remember saying behind every successful man, there's a strong woman? Well, Steve Harvey seconds that emotion. Overwhelmed with gratitude for his response, Marjorie, during his accolade collection at the Griot Awards, he praised her for being the rock behind his achievements. That woman right there has been down with me like 4 flat tires, Harvey said to the audience. 85% of what y'all up here talking about me happened after I married that girl right there, he said. He said, I love you, Marjorie Harvey. I appreciate you riding with me. Of course, this follows a series of pesky rumors, y'all, racing across the internet with fans playing detectives about their relationship. Please just leave them alone. From allegations that she helped break his previous marriage up to claims of infidelity and blah, blah, blah. But the Harveys have seen it all. But like a seasoned stand-up vet he is, Steve bravely faced these rumors head on, and Marjorie wasn't silent either. In her own Instagram statement, she reminded folks not to buy into false narratives. So I love them together. I hope everything is all in well, and we just gonna keep everybody in our prayers because no relationship is perfect. All right, y'all, we gonna wrap up the hot spot on that note. But coming up next, we got the praise mixed down with the White Stone. The time now is 27 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.